Hey, welcome to my channel. It's good to have you here. I tried Vlogmas, but wow, ilinipeleka mbio till I lifted up my hands and said, well, let's try next year. Anyway, the space still remains the space where we'll explore different recipes from all over and from different people. That means you could be one of them here. My name is Erika and I'm happy to have you here. I want us to prepare dinner together. I'm having pasta, which is spaghetti. I'm using spaghetti, and I'm going to use smokies. I'm going to use pineapple. So, by the way, have you ever been character developed? What? Kenya, yes, my friend. Character development iko mingi. Anyway, I'll share one of my stories of the way I was character developed. That is not the only one. I have been character developed so many times. So I'll share for you one and I'll be sharing as we get along. So today, as I said, we are preparing spaghetti. I had already put my water to boil for the spaghetti and I'm preparing smokies as well. So I need to put them to fry, sorry. Then after that, I'll make a stew out of it with pineapple. So as always, twende tukapike. Water is about to boil. My oil is ready as well for the smokies. So I'll start by putting in the smokies to fry. Ooh, already busting, oh God. Then I'll put salt in my water for the pasta. So I'll add in my spaghetti to the water. I like breaking my spaghetti into two. So I'll double cook. I'll cook both of them together. So I said I'll give you my story. This happened when I was in Kitengela. I used to live in Kitengela. So this happened when I was in Kitengela. And I had just given birth to my daughter. And you know, I'm those kind of people who always want to have a business. And I have tried several businesses, but unfortunately they flopped. So this time round, I had just given birth. I was in my maternity leave, and I wanted to start a business, a mtumba business that I used to sell children's clothes. So yes, I started. The first time it was successful. I looked for a vendor who could supply bells for me for children's clothes, and yes, I found one in Gikomba, and she did the first supply, which was successful, and the clothes that came out of that bell was so nice, and yes, I managed to sell, and I was like, yes, this is the business and I'm gonna do this business. So there's a friend of mine, let me call it, she was a bestie who visited me at that point, and she didn't have a job then. So, and she's this kind of people who like talking a lot. So with sales, she could make a lot of sales. So when she came to visit me, I requested her if she could do some sales for me, because how I used to sell was online and from friends who knew me. So the first day she came, she took a few clothes, went to Kitengela town because she had so many friends in Kitengela town, walked around and managed to do a good sale. Her sales were so good that day. So when she came back, we had a sitting. She was spending the night at my place. So we had a sitting and decided, yes, this business, I think we can do it together. So yeah, mimi nikafurahi. Sasa hii business naona itanoga. So we discussed and yes, we since she was living around Embakasi area, we decided that now she should go the following day and look for a spot where we can be displaying the clothes and selling a stall. So she did that, yes, and yes, she got a place which was a very nice place. It was a stall. Can I call it a stall or a kibanda? Yeah, I think I should call it a kibanda because it wasn't enclosed. So it was this kind of places where you go sell during the day, then in the evening you remove all your things and store it in some store. So she got that place. She came back, told me, yes, I got a place and this is the match that they need. It was a very cheap, it was a very reasonable price. So yes, I paid for the place and she took the first batch to the place. So unfortunately the place and the clothes that we had remained with were less. So in the kakibanda, it looked like those clothes were too little, and we needed to add some more. So what we did, we started searching for places where we can buy. I wanted to buy from the lady that sold for me the first bell, but she told me this lady sold it too expensive to me and she would get a better deal from Mombasa. So let me remove the smokies first. So yeah, so I think she went online, searched for a place where she could buy those Mutumba bells at a reasonable price in the cost. And yes, she found a place in Voi. I didn't think she went, at that point I didn't think she went online. What I thought is that she knew this place and she knew these people pretty well. So yeah, I fell into the trap and we discussed with these people. I need to remove this, just a minute, let me remove this and transfer the spaghetti there, because this burner is faster. So yeah, I fell into the trap. So we were able to get into contact with these new people from Voi. We talked, and now that online business was a bit tricky, she had a friend near Voi whom we sent to go and check whether that shop is genuine. And this was a Saturday. So that guy went on a Saturday afternoon but found the shop closed. But yes, it looks genuine because it's a shop that sells Mutumba bells. So sisi na haraka zetu, or mimi na haraka yangu, because I wanted us to make sales and I wanted that kibanda to jar clothes. I talked to the people and I sent I sent the money that for buying the stall, and to make there was a red light. These guys were to deliver that bell from Mombasa, from Voi to Nairobi, and they were not charging me even a single cent. It was free delivery, and that should have been the first red flag that I should have gotten. But anyway, well, I think I was just so excited. So yeah, I sent them the cash. So I want to make the smokies, a stew of the smokies. What I need is oil. I'm going to fry these things. So yeah, where had we reached? We had reached where I sent the money. Yes, I sent the money to these guys, and the delivery was to be done the following day. So mimi na mtoto yangu tulibebana the following day. We went all the way to Embakasi because we knew that the delivery was coming that day, and I wanted to see the clothes before they were sold, and I didn't want them to come all the way to Kitengela and then back to Embakasi. So I carried my baby. We went with her all the way to Embakasi so that we can view the bell and see what the clothes that will come out of the bell. So yeah, so we very early. I got out of the house very early. Then I got to my friend's place, so she was to go and pick. But then in the morning we decided to call these guys to find out, to ask them, because the courier where they were sending the bell had not called us to confirm that the bell had arrived. So we called them to find out. So they said, yeah, we send. You just have to go to their offices, because they were sending using a bus. I don't remember which bus. I don't know if it was Coast Bus. I think it was Coast Bus. They told us they are sending it. So they just told us go to the Mombasa Road office, Coast Bus office. Then you just request for your parcel. So that is exactly what my friend did. She went to the Coast Bus in Mombasa, the Coast Bus office in Mombasa. I think it was Coast Bus. I'm not sure though. I can't remember pretty well, but I think it was Coast Bus. She went there and she asked for the parcel, and unfortunately the parcel was not there. So that is where the drama began. So we calling these guys to find out, hey, tell them that your parcel bado haijafika, and we are asking them, it's like they are not aware of us having a parcel coming from you guys. So they received the first time, but when they realized that the parcel had not arrived, that was the last call that they picked. So after that, we tried calling, they were not picking the calls. At some point they switch off their phone, then they put it on, but when you call they don't pick. So it happens that tukajua ni kubaya mazee, ni kubaya. Tumekuwa character developed. We have been character developed. So what we did, now we stopped calling and gave it some time. Then my friend went to the sister and asked the sister to call. So when they called, they picked, the other people on the other side picked. Na vile wali pick, my friend's sister told them that they should return the cash, or else it is going to be a police case, and so trying just to threaten them. But walisema, sisi tutakulia wapi? Sisi tutakulia wapi? Twendeni kwa polisi kama mnaenda. Go and report us wherever you want to report us. But we are returning no money. So there is when I knew my friend. We have been character developed. So yeah, give me some minutes. Then we can get back to the story. So from there we now went back to square one. the stall is scanty, and the clothes are not just enough for the stall. We need more clothes to fill that stall. So we have already been character developed, money imeenda, pesa has been lost. So back to the drawing board. How do we fill this space that we needed to fill? Thank God I had good savings done. So I quickly decided, let's just order for another bell, because now having a shop that doesn't have clothes, that is not stocked, you won't have people coming to look at what you're selling. So yeah, now this time round, I also wanted to check from the lady who had delivered the first time, but my friend also told me that instead of using now people we don't know, let's use my sister. Since also my sister is in Coast and she does this business, let us use her so she can deliver. She can go to the shop where she'll get the bell and send it herself. So that is somebody we trust, and that is what we did. The bells were cheaper actually in the Coast. So we sent the sister some cash. She went for the bell, and she sent the bell, and we received it. But unfortunately, it didn't produce as good clothes as the one I had ordered from before. So I felt it was a raw deal as well. That is character development time too for me, because I felt it was a raw deal anyway. Let me put green bell paper. I felt it was a raw deal, but at least it fills the stall. So yeah, we continued selling, but we didn't do it for long. After some time we had to close down, unfortunately. That's why I realized doing business, especially this small scale business, it's good for you to do it on your own. Trusting people to do your business is a flop, by the way. It's a flop, especially this small scale business. Okay, I don't know how you'd advise, but it's a flop because I've entrusted my businesses to other people, but it has never worked. It has never worked because probably I'm busy at that time. I've been trying to have a business and have a job as well, but it has never worked for me. I don't know. Please guys, advise me on what I can do. Because I just want to have my business. One day in future, just manage my business. But you know, we have to start small. Start small and people just, hey, can I say people steal from us, or can I say people just take advantage? Yeah, the best word is people take advantage of us. My spaghetti is ready. Just give me a minute. I got drain it. My onions are ready. At this point, I'll put the smokies. I have chopped the smokies. Put in the smokies. Give them a good turn. So where had I reached? So I had reached where the sister is now the one who sent the bell, and yeah, it wasn't as good as I expected it. So I thought, I felt like I was played. So yeah, that is character development times 2 in the same story. Then after some time we had to close down the shop. Wow. That is another story, a story for another day. Character development times 3 in the same story, yeah. But that is a story for another day. So I mean, why I'm bringing up these stories is because probably I will educate somebody, I will enlighten somebody, I will. Somebody might be in the process of being duped, being character developed, like the way I was. And unaweza kuonea ukisikia hii story and then you find out haya, I might send this money and I'll be character developed. I'm putting in the pineapples. I have pineapple. At this point I'll put them in. You know, we are cooking for kids. We have to look for a way for these kids. I had reduced the fire, the heater. We have to look for a way these kids are gonna enjoy their meals. So having sweet meals for them is the best. Pineapple is a sweet meal, Hawaiian, yeah? Pineapples and smoky is a good deal for them. So yeah, that is how I was character developed. I sent money, my luggage wasn't delivered. I had to buy another luggage that was not to standard. Then I had to close the kibanda with no profits. That's a story for another day. Oh my God. So Kenyans tusaidiane tu, wacha tu character develop each other. So I'll add in some tomato sauce and leave it to boil, to simmer for a bit so that you can have the juices out of the pineapple. This pan is small. I also have another. I had so very nice sufurias, maze. I don't have them anymore. That's just another story for another day. Hii maisha inatushow. But anyway, tutaishow pia sisi. We will just show it. Ile inatushow pia sisi tutaishow tu. We will live the way it wants us to live. I wish this was a bigger pan. But this is too much. This. So I'll give it some time to simmer. Now we're adding a bit of water. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Hit on the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. Take care you're not conned like the way I was. Character development, huh? Merry Christmas, guys.